And now, let me introduce to you the teams. First for the Chiefs of Saranac Central School. In goal, Jamie Favreau. Number 2, Rebecca Haywood. Number 4, Summer Gillespie. Number 6, Amelia Jenks. Number 7, Lindsay Harris. Number 10, Alicia Bedard. Number 13, Emily Haywood. Number 17, Amy Letemplio. Number 18, Kelly Drolette. Number 19, Brooke Leahy. Number 20, Kayla Napper. Number 22, Kristen Napper. Number 23, Caitlin Bowman. Number 25, Miranda Marnes. The Chiefs are coached by Mary Letemplio. And now for your Northeastern Clinton Cougars. In goal, Celine Bouvier. Number 1, Morgan Rabideau. Number 2, Miranda Menard. Number 3, Cerise Dubois. Number 4, Skylar Hebert. Number 5, Taylor Rabideau. Number 6, Abby Miller. Number 7, Andy Boyer. Number 8, Allie Cartier. Number 9, Amanda Harvey. Number 10, Michaela McDonough. Number 12, Ashley Boyer. Number 13, Mallory Onan. Number 14, Molly Roush. Number 15, Jenna LaValle. Number 16, Alexa Sorrell. Number 17, Paige Dominic. Number 18, Lexi Farrow. Number 19, Maddie Tucker. Number 21, Katie Matot. Number 22, Tiana LeDuc. And number 25, Christina Paola. The Cougars are coached by Mr. Supera. The officials for tonight's contest are Mr. Lambert and Mr. Labarge. Now please rise and remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
We are all set. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Hometown Cable's presentation of Northern Soccer League Girls Varsity Action, coming to you from Northeastern Clinton Central School this Monday evening, first day of October 2012. The Cougars are entertaining the Chiefs of Saranac Central. Cougars in their home white, Chiefs in their away red. Game just underway. This is actually the third meeting of the year between these two teams. They met in the championship game of the Tip-Off Classic, or whatever the The tournament was referred to as by the Saranac, the gracious Saranac hosts. Cougars took the championship of that tournament against the Chiefs in the championship game. I don't recall the score. It was a close game, and then they met in the regular season with the the Cougars coming away with a hard-fought victory down in Pickett's Corners. So again, this is the third time that these three teams have matched up. Cougars own a 2-0 record over the Chiefs this year. So as we start out, the Chiefs have the majority of the play. Here's Molly Roush, corrals one at midfield, and see if the Cougars can't get some offense going. Paige Dominic in the midfield on the left side. Back for Roush. She tries to push one forward. This is Honan on the right side. She brings it back to the middle, looking for some help. She's defended there by number 4 is Summer Gillespie for the Chiefs. This is Tucker on the right side, and she works against Kristen Napper. This is sent forward to Bowman in the front, but it's taken away by Leduc. Leduc pushes one forward for Roush. There's Cougars with a little something going. That one popped into the box. Gillespie gets a foot on it, and it's going to go over the end line and create a corner kick opportunity for the Cougars early on. Yeah, like I said, it'll take me just a few moments to get some of the lineup for you. Looks like Amelia Jenks and Kayla Napper on the front line for Coach Latemplio. The number 2 is Rebecca Haywood, and 23 is Caitlin Bowman. Jamie Favreau in the goal for the Chiefs. She comes out and punches that one away, but goes over the end line, and it'll be another corner kick. Again, Roush will put the ball in play. This one's a little deeper. Favreau again comes out, gets her hands on the ball, juggles it briefly, but is able to cover up before anything bad happens. So Cougars with a couple of set pieces early on, just 3 minutes into the contest. And both balls were right at the goal, and Jamie Favreau was able to come out and cover up. Here's a long ball that Jenks gives chase, but the Cougar defense is there to cover up. Coach Supernaw going with his standard 4 in the back, with Michaela McDonough anchoring things at the sweeper spot, with Allie Cartier, Skylar Hebert, and Tiana Leduc on the back line for the Cougars. This is McDonough. She pushes one up for Rabideau, who's playing on the left mid. That one rolls all the way back to the Chiefs. Hebert knocks that one away, but it's punched forward, goes over the head of Leduc. Here's an opportunity for the Chiefs, but Tucker is there. She turns it around, but gives it right to Kayla Napper. Comes back out to the midfield. Number 17 is Amy Latemplio. She's possibly going to get an opportunity. There's one into the box by Bowman, but it's cleared out by Leduc. Gillespie comes back up, punches it back in the box. Jenks and Cartier battle for it. Cartier takes it away and punches it up towards midfield. Rabideau pushes it wide. Here's Paige Dominic. She gets overrun by a couple of Chiefs. And the Chiefs keep it in the attacking part of the field, but this one's given away to Tucker, who can't control it, but pops loose. And Roush comes away with the loose ball. She's got Honan running with her. She takes a ball, pushes it into the box, but the Chiefs are there first to cut it off, and it'll go out of bounds. So Roush pushes it in the middle. Here's Hebert. She's going to pop one wide for Rabideau. Rabideau's going to come out of the box and beat Favreau to the ball, but couldn't get much on it. And Jamie Favreau had it played pretty decent. Taylor Rabideau got there first, but the high bouncing ball, she wasn't able to get much on it, and Rabideau deflected it and was able to corral the rebound. So that's a decent opportunity there for the Cougars. Nice ball sent into the middle by Hebert. And here come the Chiefs back the other way. McDonough cuts it off and sends it up for Dominic. Dominic tries to send one long. It's cut off by Miranda Marnes, who's playing on the back line. And the Chiefs with another throw in. And that one's pushed into a bunch of red shirts. That's popped forward, but Leduc is there to cut it off. Chiefs trying to create some pressure, keeping the ball on the Cougar side of midfield, but not really able to get past that back line of the Cougars. And here's an opportunity. This one's sent into the middle, but cut off by Hebert, sent up front, and overrun by 3 players. But Marnes is back to cover up. She pushes it wide. Matat is there to try to take it away from her. Gillespie makes a nice move to free herself up. And Roush can't handle that long errant pass, but it goes up for Hebert. Finally, the Cougars settle it and try to put something together. There's a ball that's popped into the middle, but Kelly Drolette is the first one to that one. The first time we've called her name. That one pops by. Here's Matat with an opportunity, but she gets her feet crossed up and gets the ball a little bit too far ahead of her, and it gets kicked out of bounds, so it'll be another corner kick for the Cougars. Honan puts the ball in play. Favreau once again gets a hand on it. Tucker trying to settle it, but can't. Here's a ball by Cartier, puts it on towards the goal, but wide of the mark, and that's going to result in a goal kick for the Chiefs. So Cougars are being able to put the ball over the end line, get it near the goal. Chiefs able to possess the ball fairly well on the attacking side of the Cougars midfield, but not really putting any pressure on the goal at this point. And here's Roush. She pushes it back for Hebert. Hebert sends one up for Cerise Dubois, who's checked into the contest. She makes a nice ball into the center. That one's going to bounce high. Favreau comes out and catches it on one hop before Honan can get to it. So a decent service ball by Cerise Dubois off the bench. But Jamie Favreau so far has been able to take care of any potential threats. And that one is whiffed on by number 19 is Brooke Leahy, but covered up by her teammates. Here's Matat, makes a nice move to recover that ball. Roush pushes one up for Dominic. Dominic sends one into the center, and that one's going to roll back to Favreau before anybody can get to it. So Cougars with the edge in possession here in the last couple minutes. Dominic gets the ball taken away. And that one's sent to the back line, but McDonough's going to be the first one to it. And she's going to pound it back the other way. Gets past the defender, Leahy. Battling for it there is Dubois, but she kicks it over the end line. Favreau puts the ball in play. Tucker's the first one to it. Sends one forward for Honan. Honan with some space. Gives it for Roush. Roush tries to push it wide. She's got Gillespie on her, and the ball goes out of bounds for another goal kick. This one's sent up towards center. Tucker's the first, Leduc is the first one there. Matat and Lindsay Harris battle for it. Lindsay Harris, playing in the midfield for the Chiefs. Here's a ball that's kicked up long. Michaela McDonough's first one to it. She's got Kayla Napper trailing her. But makes a nice defensive play. Dominic sends one towards the center, but number 18 is Kelly Drolette steps up. Here's Honan with a little bit of space. She's got Gillespie to beat.
In the middle.
Looking for some support. Sent in the middle, goes over the head of Matat. Here's Sorrell with an opportunity, and she doesn't get much on it. That one bounced up a little bit. Got it kind of bounced up towards her knee and wasn't able to get much on it. The ball went over the head of a couple of the attackers for the Cougars, but Alexis Sorrell, who has checked into the contest, was there, but wasn't able to get any mustard on that shot. So, and Gillespie steps in front of this one, but Tucker's the first one there, pushes it down into the corner for Honan. Honan with Gillespie on her, looking for. And Gillespie's going to get called for the charge. So the Cougars will have a direct kick from the side. Here's an opportunity. Looking for the 10 yards. And Honan will put this one into play. Curls one into the box. Favreau with her hands on it, but the ball dangerously bounces. Here's Hebert with a wide open shot from about 12 yards out, but got under it just a little bit and kicked it over the top. There's a grade A scoring opportunity for the Cougars gone by the boards. Skylar Hebert coming in from a defensive position had the good angle on it, but the ball hopped up on her a little bit. She got just underneath it. Here's Leduc. And she sends one for Tucker. Tucker will watch it go out of bounds. That's a handball. Oh, it went the other way.
Yeah.
That's not what I saw. I saw a handball. but I didn't see it hit by the white player. But that's okay. They're allowed to make a mistake. One a game. This one's pushed back to the back line. McDonough puts a head on it. That one goes over. Number 7 is Lindsay Harris. And Sorrell battles for the ball. Let's push one down in the corner for Dubois. Dubois is giving chase. She ends up with the ball. Turns it back. Sends one into the center. No white shirts there. Tot actually is the first one to it. Sends it over for Honan. Honan looking for some space, working against Gillespie. And Gillespie does a nice job there, taking the ball away from her, kicking it out of bounds to slow the pressure down. So it's been all Cougars here in the last 8 minutes. And that one gets defended nicely there. Leduc will turn and punch one back up. Brooke Leahy gives chase, pushes it up the right side. Chiefs try to get something going here. Matat will push one out for Dubois, but I don't think she's going to catch that one before it goes out of bounds. We got just under 26 to play here in the first half. Still no score. Decent scoring opportunities for the Cougars. Chiefs are doing a nice job of possessing the ball and trying to create some opportunities, but haven't been able to get it past that stingy defense of the Cougars. Dubois sends one into the box. Marnes is there. Ricochets off of Matat. She keeps it alive. She's still there. Sends a cross in. But it's cleared out by Gillespie. Here's Napper. But Hebert defends that one, and the Chiefs will have another throw in. Here's Harris. She gets taken off the ball, but the whistle blows. So the Chiefs will get a restart just on their side of midfield. And that one is low, sent up to Harris. Taken away by Roush. Roush kicks one down for Honan. Honan's going to take it down the corner. No, she's going to turn, send it into the box. Dubois is there. And she gets a foot on the ball, but it's defended and played out. Here's Napper, sends one to her older sister, but that's sent a little bit too long. But Jenks comes up and plays the miscue. Sorrell is there to pick up that errant pass. Here's Jenks trying to split two defenders. She ends up with the ball. She's chased by Cartier, and that ball is played into the box, and Hebert can't quite control it. So it's going to be a corner kick for the Chiefs. Their first set piece of this contest of any consequence. And that ball is serviced into the box. Bouvier comes out and puts a hand on it. And Chiefs so far still not able to get anything on it. Their players goes down, and Gillespie is cleared out. Gillespie punches it back in. And here's McDonough, puts it into some space, tries to send it up for Dubois. She can't get her foot on it, and Leahy sends it back the other way. It's going to be a Cougar throw-in. Got about 22 and a half minutes to play here in the first half. Pretty fast-paced game so far. A lot of end-to-end action. Bowman tries to send this one up to the right side, but that goes out of bounds. Matat for Leduc. Leduc switches fields. It looks like Gillespie's going to be the first one to it, and she shanks one out of bounds. So Tucker throws it in, and Matat's going to be the first one to it. Gives it for Roush. Roush over for Honan. Honan lobs one into the box, but there's a nice play by Katie Matat, and a beautiful save by Jamie Favreau. Ball knocked down by Cerise Dubois and the Chief defender. And Matat found herself in the right place at the right time, came up with a loose ball right at the 6-yard line, and unleashed a low, hard shot to the short side. But Jamie Favreau had it played very nicely. That was an excellent stop. Great A-scoring opportunity for the Cougars, for Katie Matat, but she's unable to get it past Jamie Favreau, who's so far having a pretty stellar game in defense. And the Cougars stopped that. And looks like the Chiefs are going to get a free kick here on the push.
I can imagine. Sitting there all the way down. I'm just so happy we don't have to mark down all the direct hits.
Tucker steps in front of this one and just boots it back the other way. All the Cougar offensive players were kind of leaning the other way. Roush is the first one to this one. She gets there, and she's got Bowman on her. Makes a move and gets past that. Has it at midfield, looking for somewhere to pass it to. Honan has it. She and Gillespie are working on it. Maddie Tucker turn around and puts it in the box. Matat gets a head on it, but that's not going anywhere. Honan unleashes one from outside the box. It curves wide, and Favreau wisely watches it go out of bounds. And here's this low kick comes to Harris. Harris over for Napper. Napper gets it taken away by Tucker. Tucker pushes one down for Honan creates a little bit of space, sends one into the box. Roush is there, and she doesn't miss.
Molly, good job.
Get the clock off.
Yep, got it.
Thank you.
So nice pass by Mallory Honan to set up Molly Roush. Molly Roush found herself in perfect position to take that through pass and collects it up, and she doesn't make a mistake. Scoots it by Jamie Favreau on the far side, and we get the call from referee Lambert. The goal goes to number 14, Molly Roush. The assist to Mallory Honan at the 20:42 on the clock. 20:42. Time of the goal.
What was that time?
20:42. So Cougars at the just about halfway through the first half put themselves up on top by a score of 1-0, which should be up on the scoreboard. But sooner or later, our clock operator will put a score up on the scoreboard.
Good job, Manny. Good hustle. Way to stick in there.
Still waiting.
Still waiting for the scorekeeper to put one goal up on the home side of the
Still
scoreboard.
waiting, Aaron.
Oh, wrong.
Oh, 99.
That's the home field advantage. We get a goal, it's actually 99. So the next one we get, it's 198. Let's see you do that
Stop
one.
the clock, didn't I?
Don't worry.
I did the important thing.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Who needs to know what the score is?
You all know what it is.
Usually it's
Keeping track of the board.
Usually it's the opposing team that lets us know that it's not up there.
Seconds.
Like I said, usually it's the opposing team that lets us know it's not up there. Our team, or no.
Cougar goal scored by number 14, Molly Roush. Assisted by number 13, Mallory Honan.
I think it'd be really cool to do that. I don't know why, I just think it would be fun.
You're welcome to it.
Just sitting there announcing it.
I'll set
Let
you-
everyone hear my beautiful voice.
I'll set you right up
Sounds like my mother.
on our next goal. All right, so Cougars once again with the ball, and Dominic can't control it. Goes out of bounds, so the Chiefs with a throw in. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Well, that'd give you a little bit of a handicap.
Well, that's you. I'm new to the school.
Was new.
I was new last year. I had absolutely no
I
time
never
to see
said how
them.
long ago I was new to the school.
Everyone's
All
new
right,
to the school.
Dominic tries to send it, get it in the center for Roush. The Chiefs are quick to that ball. This is Kayla Napper with it. She looks to,
I know you.
and here's Roush, pushes it into a little bit of space, and tries to send one through, but it's defended there by number 18 for the Chiefs, is Drolette, Kelly Drolette, and
You're farther down, right? I was all over down.
Marnes comes up with it, pushes it up for Harris. Harris gets it taken away from her. Roush has it again, gives it for Honan. Honan tries to push it by Gillespie, but it's defended nicely there by Gillespie, and we got a little bit of pushing and shoving and grabbing and holding, and it results in a free kick for the Cougars.
Okay. You know how you.
Oh yeah, because Albany's.
So Honan will line this one up,
Watertown.
and she's going to put it right on goal, but right at Favreau, so she had that one played pretty well. And Favreau gets it restarted quickly up the other way. Jenks is giving chase. She and Cartier in a foot race. And Cartier's there first, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a Cougar throw-in. Nice defensive play there by Ali Cartier. Here's Dominic, sends it back for Cartier. Cartier puts it in the middle, but no white shirts there. And Marnes comes up, punches it back the other way. Napper sends one to the right side. Jenks is there. She and Cartier again working against one another, and this time the throw will go for the Chiefs.
Anybody under 17 after 6 o'clock at night can't be without an adult. My daughter went there.
Here's Bowman. She sends it in.
My daughter went there. She's like a junior. Well, she
I'd
was
be
sophomore
such
last
a-
year.
I'd bitch
And
like
they-
And Bowman sends it in the middle, and it gets kicked out of bounds by Leduc. So the Chiefs putting up a little bit of a fuss here with some decent sustained pressure.
Really isn't hard.
This one comes into the middle. Leduc again steps into it.
I have 6 saves.
And Bowman comes in, and
Shots for NCCS.
Yeah, that would be right.
That's right?
Yeah, I would.
here's McDonough.
Shots for NCCS, 6 saves for this. Wow.
No,
actually, there'd be
5
seven-
saves. 5
Right,
saves. for
5
him.
saves or 7 shots, one or the other.
Let's just
And
say 6 and 6 because that's what I have and that's what I've been living.
But
that's fine. It's not
Because
not necessarily like a hockey game where it all has to mathematically
And they kept saving
add up.
Because I don't know. I'm just leaving it there because I'm not using it.
I'm not very into hockey.
Some shots go wide. You don't necessarily
Right. There was actually I saw a stat in a write-up that I was looking at the other day that said shots were one thing and then potential goals were another. So
I'd rather stick with bowling. I can do that. I understand.
all right, this one's sent into the middle,
I'm in upward bound.
and
Go clean up
Chiefs
all
are the
that
first
for
ones
an
there.
hour and then we're gonna go bowling.
Looks like Amanda Harvey, number 9, is checked into the contest for the Cougars, and she chases this one over the sideline, but the Chiefs will have a throw-in. We're right at 14 minutes to play here in the first half. Cougars with that 1-0 lead on the
I don't know.
Molly Roush goal. Here's Honan again. She has it. Trying to create some space. Gillespie is there, but she hits the deck and Honan gets the whistle.
Yeah. Good work. I hate how they changed like the movie theater in the mall, like Cumberland Park. It's like really.
Roush steps into this one. Harvey's there, and she gets bumped off the ball, so
Go, Amanda.
she ends up with the ball.
Oh, take
Oh,
it.
you should have seen her last game. Oh my God, she was like punching walls.
Last one?
No, sorry. The
Last home game.
yeah. last
And here's
home game.
Bowman trying to push
She
one
was
wide.
sleeping because- Yeah, the girls were like
And
kinda
looks like
stiff up,
Cougars are
stiff,
gonna
I
get
guess, and they were losing it, and they were like really tired, and she was
whistled here, so Chiefs with a opportunity with a direct kick from about 35 yards out. We get about 12 and a half to go here in the first half.
I've done that before. It's horrible.
I've never broken a single ball in my life.
Here's the ball sent into the box. It's headed by a Chiefs player. This one is Napper, and Tucker makes a nice play there. Looks like we're going to end up with a corner kick for the Chiefs.
But no, it's stronger.
It means your bone is stronger, not your strength.
No, I know. But it doesn't go stronger, so.
Mark up, ladies.
But you just said it gets stronger.
Just because it gets. Oh, that's a corner kick for.
Yeah, corner kick for Saranac.
Yeah, see, I can't see that. I can't unless I like.
And that ball sent into the box. Headed by Hebert through the box. This is Dubois, the first one to it. She tries to send it up for. We got a new player on the left side over there to be named shortly.
There you go.
This is Honan. And she sends one for Roush, but that one goes just a little bit too long. Number 13 is Emily Haywood, has checked in for the Chiefs.
Come on, Katie. Who's got it?
Here's Matat.
Somebody top.
She sends one through the back line. It's kind of juggled around there. Honan ends up with it. Sent into the middle for Roush, but defended nicely there by the Chiefs. Matat breaks it up, and that's
You can always
number
tell me
12 is Ashley Boyer, has checked into the contest as well for the Cougars.
Good job, Skylar. You got it.
Hebert breaks that one up, sends it up for Honan, gets headed by Gillespie, but the wrong direction, and kicked out of bounds by number 18 is Kelly Drolette. Boyer sends one in. Honan has it. Pushes it for Roush. Roush makes a move. She's got Latemplio on her. Slips past and gets past Menard and is defended there by Harris. Dubois is the first one to it. She and Bowman working against each other. Dubois sends one into the box, and Favreau will come up and pick that one up. We've got 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Cougars still holding on to that 1-goal lead. Chiefs had a little spurt of offense here, but it's been back in the Cougars' end here for the last couple minutes. So Honen's going to just pop this one into the box, and that one will one hop back to Favreau, who will take her time getting this one going again. No.
Like, there was someone up here not too long ago, and they were in that same, and I was sitting there arguing with them. I'm like,
There's Chiefs with a good play here. Hebert cuts off Bowman, turns it back around the other way.
Go, Miranda, go up.
And she's got some room, pushes it down the left wing. Marnes is going to be the first one to it and gives it over for her teammate on the right side. Sent up for Napper. Napper and Cartier go at it.
is to be above 5'6". Is to be above.
Here's Matat. She pushes it wide. Gets it past her defender. Nice shot into the box, but Marnes is there first. Dubois is going to pop one in, but Favreau again has that one covered up. Favreau tosses the ball out to number 13 is Emily Haywood. And Ashley Boyer defends nicely there. Here's Leduc. Sends one up for Matat, gets by her. Roush and Matat work nice together, and that one's into the center for Menard. She lets it go, and a couple of white shirts back over for Menard. She gives it for Matat. Cougars possessing the ball decent here in the attacking third. Here's Honan.
Get in the center, get in the center.
She's going to get some space. Sends one long. Roush goes up, puts her head on it, and Favreau goes up, makes a nice save there. That was headed for the top corner, and Favreau timed her jump just right and got a one hand on it and knocked it out of the way. So there was a beautiful scoring opportunity for the Cougars on a nice service by Mallory Honan, and Molly Roush went up high and got her head on it and pushed it up high, but Jamie Favreau comes up big on that save.
Use your body.
Here's one into the box. It's headed over, and Favreau has it lined up pretty decent. Once again, on that quick restart, gets it out to the right wing for Jenks. Jenks has got some speed, tries to push it past McDonough, but can't. McDonough calmly turns it around, sends it back the other way, but Bowman is there to cut that off and try to get it back the other way. He still has it. Here's the Chiefs with an opportunity. Bowman trying to dribble through traffic, but Hebert takes care of that. Menard sends one up for Honan, but that one comes over for Harris. And Gillespie will collect this one and try to send it up the left wing. Here's Haywood, and she gets it over for number 2 is Rebecca Haywood, presumably sisters. Honan tries to send one for the overlapping Molly Roush, but it's defended there by Gillespie. The two of them have had a pretty good battle so far this game. Nice defensive play by Dubois to slow that threat down, and she gets the ball back. And that one scoots right by everybody and sent back up the other way. Honan picks up the errant pass. Still has it. Pushes it into the center, tries to send one up for Roush, but that gets cut off by Marnes. And it comes into some open space. Hebert tries to get a foot on it, but kind of whiffs on that and comes up and takes Lindsay Harris out. So it'll be a free kick for the Cougars. Get about 5.5 minutes to play here in the first half.
I'm starting to imagine things. I'm watching soccer too much lately.
And Cartier bangs that one up to the front line for Honan. Honan, once again, working against Gillespie. And that one's sent into the center, but Harris is the first one to it. And Hebert steps up, punches one down the left side. It comes over for Leahy, who tries to send it up the right side for Bowman, but it gets kicked out of bounds.
Well, you've been to JV, and you've been to varsity, and you've been to varsity and JV boys. There you go, there's your goal.
Exactly. I just said that.
And this one's sent down into the attacking end. Jenks makes a nice play to keep that one loose, but the Cougar defense converge on her. Here's Haywood, rolls one in, and Celine Bouvier finally with her first time she's touched the ball the whole game. So she comes out, and she hasn't fallen asleep back there, which is a good thing.
That's like what, the second or first save?
Honan sends it in for Tucker. Tucker pushes one into the center, but Boyer's a little tardy getting there, and the Chiefs defend. And that one's kicked off of Haywood, but rolls all the way back for McDonough, who's going to put a charge into it, send it up to the center. But Boyer can't quite get her handle on it, and kick back for Hebert. Hebert pushes one wide for Boyer, but Haywood cuts that one off. Hebert's going to wisely switch fields, sends it over for Menard. Menard has it go off the side of her foot, and Gillespie will just send one all the way down the other end. Here's McDonough. She's going to turn around and pop one back up the other way. Honan has it, puts it into center for Tucker. Tucker tried to get it to Boyer, who was overlapping, but it was cut off by Rebecca Haywood. And it's put into the center. Menard tries to send one forward, but it's defended there. Now Roush has it. Roush is going to push it by LaTemplio.
To the goal! To the goal!
Roush has it and sends it in on net, but Favreau had the angle covered there.
Come on. 2 minutes. Well, if you want to consider it 3, you can. 2.
Here's Dubois battling, and it goes out of bounds. Will be a Cougar throw in.
Join the club.
Tucker.
Join the club. I have social in the morning. After
Now Roush.
Whoa, wait a minute here.
2 minutes.
Go, Ashley!
And that one's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be
Who scored here?
a Chief throw
I
in.
didn't hear anyone cheering.
We're inside of 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Not this one.
Here's LaTemplio. Sends it into the middle, but Hebert is there. She sends one up. Here's Menard. Menard looking for some help. Gets pushed off the ball, and Dubois has it. And that one's going to go out of bounds.
That was like the biggest booty bump I've ever seen.
Trees just fly.
It's like, whoa! Why am I over there? It was just a small booty bump. Yeah, I should learn how to booty bump. It's really fun. So we can watch them be stupid.
And that one goes out of bounds, so the Chiefs will have it.
And plus, guys are always the
We're in the final minute of play here in the first half.
See what they can do with a booty bump.
And that one gets sent up, but it looks like it's going to roll out of bounds. Chiefs with another throw in.
Exactly.
Here's Menard. She tries to pop one into the center, but Chiefs defense step up. Honan has it. She's been shifted back to a midfield position. Has it in the middle, but she'll uncork one and get one into the box, but it's bounced off 3 or 4 players and it's come out towards midfield. This is Bowman, but Leduc steps into that one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that will end the first 40 minutes of action here from Northeastern Clinton Central School on this Monday evening, October 1st, 2012. The Cougars take a 1-0 lead into halftime. Thank you, Dale.
You get to hear my pretty voice on the announcements.
Oh, is that right?
My
We can do that.
She's gonna do the twos.
What's that?
She's gonna do the two.
Oh, she's going to do the oh, yeah, okay.
No more
Oh,
scoring. The scoring's all done.
Scoring's all done? All right. All right, folks, we are back at it for the second half of action here at Northeastern Clinton Central School. The Cougars entertaining the Chiefs of Saranac Central School. Cougars bringing a 1-0 lead into the second half. Here's Revenue. Taylor Revenue comes away with a left-footed shot on goal right out of the chute. So Cougars come off the bench looking to apply the early pressure. This one's sent into the center, but McDonough's going to be the first one to it. A bunch of red shirts converge on the ball, and Bowman comes away with it, but Tucker sends one back into the center. And
I mess up the score sheet.
it's possible that we've got a goalie change.
Well, distracting has nothing to do with it.
Because number 3 is listed as Jamie Favreau on my lineup, which would mean that we are now looking at a new player in the goal for the Chiefs. But who that player is, I could not tell you. So we'll try to figure it out by process of elimination. But in the meantime, Kristen Napper takes one down the left side, but it's cut off by the Cougar defense. And she gets it back, sends it out for Latemplio, I believe. She takes it to the corner of the box, puts a long shot up, and it goes in the net. Cut the clock off. Thank you.
What team scored?
Hang on a second, the referee will come over and tell you. Looked like number 17, I believe it was Amy Latemplio, will get credit for the goal. All right, so we get it from referee Labarge. 22. So a minute and a half into the second half, the Chiefs tie the score up on a Amy Latemplio goal. Here's a ball sent down to the end line by Honan. Honan curves one back in. Roush is the first one there. Its ball's loose in the center, but it gets cleared out. And it's going to go over the end line and result in a corner kick for the Cougars. So Cougars, after that goal, turn around and bring it right back the other end and have a decent scoring opportunity in the box. However, no white shirts there to put a foot on it. Ball comes in the center. Hebert's the first one to it, but she knocks it out of bounds. So the Cougars squander a good opportunity there. If you want to. Do you know what you're going to say?
I don't know the first names.
All right. I'll let you know. The goal was scored, Chiefs goal scored by number 17, Amy Latemplio. Chiefs goal
Chiefs goal
scored by number 17,
scored by number 17,
Amy Latemplio.
Amy
Templio.
Latemplio.
Assisted by number 22,
Assisted by number 22,
Kristen Napper.
Christian Napler.
Close.
Close enough.
Oh, I didn't know their names, and the little Templo thing gave us.
Yeah. Okay.
Those
Not
straight
bad.
outs and horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's right.
Where'd my pencil go so I can
Kristen.
stab you?
It was Kristen, not Christian. Kristen Napper.
Christine Napper.
Yeah. But hopefully you won't get to call her name again. All right, so after all that hoopla, the ball rolls back to Jamie Favreau, who scoops it up, and we'll push it back the other way. We're breaking in a new PA announcer, so.
All right, we decided it is Favreau, right?
No, I'm sorry. I don't think it is. I said Favreau,
Looks like
but
the same person, but where's number 3?
well, number 3 is now playing sweeper for the Chiefs. So we have to try to figure this out. Of course, I couldn't tell you who's on the bench and who's not on the bench. So that's. Bowman is out there.
I think something's starting.
Here's Bowman. She's going to send one into the box. Bouvier comes off her line, and we'll scoop this up before anything else can go on. Let's see. Marnes is out there. Who else do we have on the back line? I believe that's Leahy. And that's kick forward. Leduc is going to get there. Nope, she's not going to get there first. Napper cuts it off. But Leduc will turn it, send it out of bounds.
I think you're supposed to move here, move the machine over here.
No, I have it plugged in.
I brought the machine all the way over here.
I wouldn't move it too far, because if it comes undone, you're going to be in big trouble. There's a stop by Bouvier. And it's cleared out by, or controlled by Hebert. That gets sent up to the front line. Here's Honan. Honan with Marnes to beat. Marnes makes a nice play there, but Roush comes back up with the ball. And Marnes once again makes a nice play, but she goes down, and Chiefs will get a direct kick. 34 minutes, closing in on 34 minutes to play here in the second half. Score all tied. Here's Jenks battling with it. She still has it, pushes it for Bowman. Bowman makes a nice move there to get it by Cartier, but sent back out in the middle. Here's the goal scorer, Letemplio. She puts a left-footed shot on. Bounces off one player, but Bouvier has it covered pretty good. Here's Matat. Sends one wide for Rabideau. Rabideau and Leahy give chase. All right, when are you guys going to go down there and ask the Saranac fans who the goaltender is?
That's the guy that, right here, the guy with the tan hat.
Anybody. Ask any of these people.
With the red in the front there,
Just
see him?
go down there and ask them
Say, hey, Tommy.
if they know who the goalie is.
They know who the goalie is.
Well, of course they do.
They may not tell us, but they know.
All right.
They know.
Here's Cartier steps up and breaks up that threat.
We're going to find out.
And here's a opportunity, and Roush puts it in the goal. Shut the clock off, please. So there's a mistake by the Chiefs in their own zone, and Molly Roush hops on that loose ball and puts it into the far corner. And
Jamie Favreau.
oh, okay, so it's still Jamie Favreau. Then we need to know who number 3 is on defense.
Why don't you find out who number 3 was?
Thank you very much. So we get the call, 14 from 13, a repeat of the first goal.
Did they score?
The Cougars put another ball in the net. So it's still Jamie Favreau in the goal. We don't know who number 3 is for the on the defense for the Chiefs. The goal goes to number 14, Molly Roush. The assist to number 13, Mallory Honan, and the time was 6 minutes and 23 seconds. 7 minutes and 23 seconds.
Who was this?
Number 13, Mallory Honan.
And you scored?
Number 14, Molly Roush. Would be the same as the first
I had
one.
those mixed up.
It would be the first one, the same as the first one that you had on there, but the time was just a little bit different.
I don't know. Molly's the one shooting.
So with just like 7.5 minutes gone in the second half, the Cougars break out on top with a with Molly Roush's second goal of the evening. On a good heads-up play, and a little bit of a defensive breakdown by the Chiefs, but Roush was right there to jump on the loose ball and make no mistake about it, and put it past the outstretched arms of Jamie Favreau. Here's an opportunity for Hebert, but she can't get a foot on it. But Honan will punch it into the box, and Favreau will come up with it. Bowman takes this ball away, but Tucker overruns it and tries to get it away from her. Breaks it up enough for Michaela McDonough to get her foot on it. Roush comes up to take care of the errant pass. Sent up the left side for Tucker. She's got some space. And she's going to send it in the middle. Honan can't corral it, and it gets knocked down by a Chiefs defender. Here's Matat working against number 9. Again, one of the people listed as injured. But if it is, in fact, who's on the list, it is Jalen Johnston. We didn't see any of her in the first half. Jenks overruns this one. She and Tucker battle for it, and it goes out of bounds.
Where's our announcement?
All right, you gonna announce it? Here's the microphone.
Where's the name from?
It's Molly Roush, Mallory Honan.
So Cougar score.
Cougar's goal scored by number 14, Molly Roush.
Cougar's goal scored by number 14, Molly Roush. Assist, 13,
Mallory Honan.
Mallory Honan.
There you go.
The M's and the A's and the.
I know. It's awful complicated.
3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
All right, here's a loose ball down the left side, and Kristen Napper gives chase, I believe. Yeah, Kristen Napper, and she's defended there by McDonough. Comes in the center for Matat. Matat and Kayla Napper go at it, and Honan comes up with a loose ball. She tries to push it wide. Gillespie's the first one there, and it bounces off the referee, but it's going to be a Chiefs throw-in. And we got a substitution. Lindsay Harris checks back into the contest for the Chiefs. Tucker and Bowman battle for it. Your Cougar throw-in. Here's Honan. She hooks one into the middle. This is Morgan Rabideau is in the contest for the Cougars. Here's Roush. She's going to put a shot on goal. Favreau knocks it up in the air and turns around and grabs the loose ball. Another outstanding save by Jamie Favreau on a hard shot by Molly Roush, looking for the hat trick. And here's a ball that's pushed down the right side. Tucker's not going to get there before it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Chiefs throw-in. 28.5 to play here in the second half. Cougars up by a slim 1-goal margin. And this one gets whiffed on by Hebert. Jenks is there. Broken up by Cartier. And Hebert comes up with the loose ball. Puts one in behind the defense. And Favreau comes off her line to scoop it up.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Chiefs I could interview.
Here's Napper. Pushes one wide for her sister, but Dubois is there first, and she will kick it out of bounds to try to slow the attack down. It comes in the center for Harris. Leduc is there, and she pops one into the box, but Bouvier tracks that one without a problem. And she sends this one out towards midfield. Bounces past everybody. Honan is the first one to it. She gets screened off by Gillespie, and Gillespie turns the ball upfield. Here's Matat and Tucker working on it. Tucker comes up with the ball, gives it for Honan, sends it in the center, but that one scoots by everybody, and it's cleared out by the anonymous number 3 for the Chiefs. Roush pushes one wide and sends it into the box, but Favreau scoops that one up, and we'll switch fields and get it going back the other way. Jenks, and she rides Cartier down, and it looks like we'll get a kick the other way. She's a little slow getting up.
To the ground, give her a break.
She's back up on her feet, and looks like she's going to stay in the game. She's one tough hombre, that Allie Cartier. Don't think I've ever seen her winch too much. Well, McDonough puts it in play, but Tucker can't handle it, and Chiefs will have a throw in. And that one goes off of Cartier. So we'll have another throw in.
When the ball rolled over towards us, I rolled it up and I picked it
And this one goes in the middle. Harris has it. LeDuc steps up, but gets pushed over for Napper. Napper gets it by Dubois. Pushes it wide for Kayla Napper. And she and McDonough converge. Ball sent into the middle, and Hebert gets a foot on it. Sends it deep into the corner.
To me, they look like
And it gets sent up towards center. Letemplio turns and sends one into the box, but a little bit too far for Amelia Jenks, and Bouvier is able to corral that one. So the Chiefs looking to get that equalizer here at the 25-minute mark, and have kept the pressure on for the last 5 minutes. 6 minutes here with a couple of opportunities, nothing too terribly threatening, but keeping the ball in the zone. And Jenks is double teamed here, pushes the ball back for Harris, and Harris goes down. The ball goes back into center. Here's Dubois and Napper battling for it. And that one gets banged around, and it goes out of bounds. Chiefs throw in. Hebert will clear this one up, but Marnes has it go off her foot. Honan settles. Looks for some space. Pushes one in the corner for Roush. And finally goes out of bounds. Here's Roush. She sends one in, but hits Honan in the back. And that one is going to be a throw in for the Chiefs. So Cougars doing a decent job of keeping the ball down in the Chiefs' territory, which is what they need to do with the lead. And this one is attempted to be cleared out, but doesn't go very far. And Tucker's going to be the first one to this. Bowman defends, and it's a Cougar throw-in. We got subs. I think you're right. I didn't see the first one, but I did see the second one. Huh?
You were there, I remember.
I was there. You weren't there.
No, I wasn't there. No, somewhere else.
You don't like Pickett's quarters, you told me.
I don't mind basketball.
No, of course not.
Cold for soccer.
Yeah, cold for soccer. It'd be cold for baseball, too. I was in town. I was in Dannemora doing a job, and I knew that the Cougars had a baseball game there. I think it was either the JV team or the modified team was playing at the Dannemora Elementary School, and it was snowing. And this one's kicked out. It's going to be saved by Jenks, and she takes it off the shin of Cartier, so it'll be another Chief throw-in. And it moved Gillespie up to an attacking position. And this ball is sent into the box. That was a dangerous service right there, but Tiana LeDuc comes over and cuts in front of Napper before she's able to get a foot on it. And that one goes out of bounds, so it'll be a Chiefs corner kick. So the Chiefs now taking the pressure to the Cougars here, trying to get the equalizer. And here's a ball that's sent into the box. It dangerously hits the ground. Nobody can get a foot on it, and it comes out. McDonough finally wisely kicks it out of the box and takes the pressure off, but the Chiefs have another throw in. Here's Napper with it. Leduc overruns that play, but Napper can't control it and kicks it over the end line, so that'll be a goal kick for the Cougars. We are creeping up to the 21-minute mark here to play in the second half. McDonough, but Napper can't handle it. We go out of bounds. Cougars will get the throw in. It's the Chiefs once again trying to turn the ball back around the other way. Leduc steps up, makes a nice defensive play there, but it goes out of bounds. McDonough has it, and she will send it up for Sorrell, but Sorrell is a little late getting to that one, and it's headed back the other way by the Chiefs. List of players.
Oh yeah, no.
That's okay. Nice play by Rabideau up for Sorrell. This is Sorrell. She gets it a little bit too far ahead of her, and Myers clears that out. Rabideau chunks one into the middle. Honan is the first one there. She beats her defender, and she gets one from in close and puts it in the back of the net. So nice ball by Alexis Sorrell to get it inside for Mallory Honan, who beats one defender and puts it by Favreau for the give the Cougars a 5. It was actually Taylor Rabideau with the assist. I'm sorry for all you Taylor Rabideau fans out there, but anyway, both youngsters played a good part in that goal. But Mallory Honan, the league's leading scorer, gets one on her foot and beats one defender and puts it in on the near side of Jamie Favreau to give the Cougars a 2-goal lead.
I'm a Taylor Rabideau fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
What time was that?
20 minutes and 35 seconds. So halfway through the second half, the Cougars push their lead up, push it up to a 2-goal lead with a goal by Mallory Honan. The assist going to number 5, Taylor Rabideau, and it was a pretty nice play by Rabideau and Sorrell. Sorrell actually got the whole thing started at her midfield spot. Here she goes again. She's got it. Gets by another defender, pushes the ball in the box, but it goes off of a Chiefs defender, and it's going to end up being a corner kick. Not right this minute, though. Let's wait until the corner kick is over. So it's not. It's a Cougar corner kick. So as not to distract the players. Usually wait until the ball's somewhere around midfield.
Okay. Let's go Cougar. I've been putting NCCS.
And that ball is in the box. Favreau comes out and punches it away. Cartier sends a nice low shot in, but Katie Matat is going to be about 10 yards offsides on that play. You can go ahead and announce now. It's a good time.
Goal by Cougars. Shot by number 13, Mallory Honan. Assist, Taylor Rabideau, number 5.
I got better.
Yeah. Well, you put a little variety in it. That's really good. I get a little bored with my same old stiff speech all the time, so. We like the variety. Here's Honan. She pushes it back for Hebert. Hebert gets it off of her shin. And Latemplio comes up, but Cougars get the ball back. Number 12, Ashley Boyer, is back in the contest. Here's a long shot that goes back to the end line, and Favreau will let it bounce over the end line and take the goal kick. "17 minutes to play here in the second half."
Smaller, like elementary size. Yeah.
And the Chiefs go to the bench and put back number 13, Emily Haywood. And they're moving some players around here. Number 3, who is on defense here a little while ago, has come up to the front line. I wish I could tell you what her name was, because if she does happen to put in a goal, I won't know who it is. Number 3
I can go ask.
for the Chiefs. Well, I wouldn't ask right now. Let's wait until it's important.
After the McDonald's.
Unless, of course, you feel like going down and asking.
I kind of feel like it.
All right, well, you have at it then, my dear.
Let's find out.
Let's get right to the bottom of it.
With my beautiful looks.
And that one hops over the head of Matat. Back to this player to be named very shortly. And Cartier defends there. Honan keeps it in bounds. Chiefs have moved some of their players up, so it looks like there's quite a bit of space in the back here, but that one is turned around by Leahy. And Leduc has it, gives it up for Matat. Looks like there's some space created in the center here.
Number 3 is Lena Mina.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, she was on there someplace.
Yeah, is she?
Oh yeah, has number 8 on the chart here, but now we know it's Lena Mina. Thank you very much. You are working on being MVP of the booth.
Spell Minya. Spell Minya. No, that's not a name I'm familiar with.
MENIA.
M-E-N-I-A.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I have it crossed off on here. MENIA. Yes.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Down as number 8.
Yeah. Well, it's number 3.
Want me to erase the 8 and put 3?
Sure, that'd be great. All right. Little kickball back and forth here in midfield, and we seem to get a whole lot going, except that we now know who number 3 is, who was playing at the sweeper position when we started this half, and now has moved up to a striker position. So Coach Latemplio has pulled out a few tricks here to see if she can't get this game under control. She's down by 2 goals with 14 and a half to play. She needs to make some sort of a change up. Jenks tries to push it up. This is Bowman. Bowman sends one up into some open space. Haywood gives chase, but McDonough is there. And it gets kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Cougar throw-in. All right, back to action here. That ball is thrown in, gets by everybody, but Summer Gillespie, and looks like the defenders are going to play a little kickball. This time Honan comes up with it. That ball gets past Leahy, and number 5, Taylor Rabideau, is there to force Leahy to kick the ball out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw-in for the Cougars. Maddie Tucker's checked back into the contest, as Miranda Menard for the Cougars. Honan back for Tucker. Tucker left foots it into the box. Taylor Rabideau's the first one there. She turns around and uncorks a left-footed shot that Favreau had lined up pretty good. So we'll come all the way back to McDonough, and she's working against Minia. And she pushes it down in the corner.
Oh, they're sitting there shouting her name.
Cougars throw it in. And that's okay. Chew a little time off the clock. It comes in for McDonough. Back for Roush. Roush kind of didn't get much wood on that one, and it goes out of bounds, but the Cougars will retain possession. And Honan will pop one up. It gets defended there. Here comes the goal scorer for the Chiefs, Latemplio. She still has it. Tries to push it down the right side for Jenks, but she's going to not catch up to that one. And the Cougars will throw in.
I feel like I should be at like a football game, like a professional football game or a baseball game, sitting there with giant headphones like a down. Looking down at the game.
Cartier,
my Willie
Tucker, and Gillespie shanks one into the middle. Emily Boyer overruns it, and this is number 2, Rebecca Haywood. She brings it into the box. There's a tough shot. It's going in the net. Rebecca Haywood picks up a loose ball at the corner of the 18, dribbles it past a couple defenders. I think the Cougars might have been playing a little nonchalant back there because she was able to walk in on that one and put a high shot over Celine Bouvier and into the net. So they're gonna
something Rebecca something.
Rebecca Haywood with the goal. It was an unassisted goal.
He said, who assisted?
No one.
No, unassisted.
Second half. What time?
Oh, the time is 17:21.
Or 27-21.
27:21. I'm sorry. 27:21.
That changes everything.
Yeah, that changes everything. So with 11.5 to play here in the second half, the Chiefs put another goal on the board and draw within one. Got the Cougar defense a little bit flat-footed there. I gotta say that was a hustle play by the Cougars or the Chiefs to let you know that they don't ever lay down. So. And the Chiefs still applying the pressure. Here's LaTemplio. She's going to put a shot on. But we'll be able to scoop that one up without a problem.
Oh, whoops. That's supposed to be understated.
And here's the Chiefs once again with quite a bit of space here. This is Bowman. She dribbles through a couple defenders, but gets it a little bit too far out in front of her. Comes over for Haywood, the goal scorer, and that one goes out of bounds. So it'll be another Chiefs throw-in. So it's been all Chiefs here in the last 10 minutes, and one goal to show for it. So here's a nice play by Jenks. Good hustle play to keep that one alive. She goes down, and it looks like she might be injured, and we're going to have hopefully get a stoppage here. Ball is neutral. We got a player down and stop the clock. So we've got an injured player down. Now wouldn't be a bad time to announce the goal. Alrighty, we're back to action, folks. And after the injury timeout, that was Amelia Jenks got helped off the field. She went off on her own power, so looks like things are okay. Once again, the Chiefs still with the pressure on. Here's Bowman, tries to send it wide for Haywood, but Tucker steps in front of that one here. This one gets by Gillespie, and here's Honan with a breakaway. And she pushes it to the left of Favreau. Favreau makes a nice stop on that one. And Honan with looks to be a frustration foul there. Takes one of the defenders out, and it'll be a free kick for the Chiefs. So Jamie Favreau once again comes up big with on a stop on a breakaway by Mallory Honan. So Favreau will put the ball back in play. And that one gets pushed forward, but the ball bouncing kind of crazily there. The Napa girls converge on it. The ball gets taken away. Here's McDonough, and she gets shoved off the ball. So, and that's just going to go to a free kick for the Cougars. Looks like Coach Superdon has asked Molly Roush to move back in more of a defensive posture here with 8 minutes to go in the game, and in regulation time. Here's Haywood, tries to push one past Tucker, and McDonough is there. And she gets it a little bit far ahead of her, but is able to get a foot on it. Cougars once again converging on the ball. Here's the other Haywood. Bowman, she's going to try to send one through. The ball scoots through, and Bouvier will pick it up.
Are you done?
I'm gonna set that down.
I think I'm gonna be up here.
There's Honan.
If I get free food.
And Gillespie switches fields and pushes it forward, but Napper's a little bit late getting there. She and Cartier battle for it. Cougar throw in. This is Menard. Menard pushes it down the line for Tucker. No, Matat. And it's bounced back and forth. Be a Chiefs throw-in. This one's sent into the middle. Roush steps up.
Yeah.
And there's a whistle on that play, so
There's garbage right here.
the Chiefs will get a restart.
I did not know that.
There's a ball that's in the box. It's loose, and Haywood gets her foot on it, but it gets partially deflected there. Haywood again hustles, and the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be a corner kick for the Chiefs.
Corner kick for the Chiefs.
Templio puts the ball in the box. It's headed back towards the end line. Cleared out by Hebert. Haywood crosses one over. And that one is not handled by the attacking defenseman. Number 18 is Kelly Drolet. And the Cougars take the pressure off and get it out towards center. Towards midfield. Roush is there. Gives it for Honan. Honan working against Mars. Puts it in the center. Drolet cuts that one off, and Cougars once again take the pressure off. We got 5.5 to play here in the second half. And the Cougars will sub again. That throw goes over the head of Gillespie. Barnes is there and wisely kicks it out of bounds. Another throw in for the Cougars. And this one's sent back to McDonough, who pushes it forward. Dubois controls. Switches fields. This is number 1 is Morgan Rabideau. Gives it for Matat. Matat beats one defender. Takes it into the center. She got it at the edge of the box. Puts a left-footed shot on goal, but Favreau is right there. And she will toss it out. And this is the Rebecca Haywood. And Roush will watch it go out of bounds and take the Cougar throw in. Honan flicks it over the head of Gillespie, but Leahy was the first one there. So again, it'll be a Cougar throw in. We're under 4 minutes to play. Here's Hebert. She gets pushed off the ball by Marnes. Ball scoots underneath the leg of Roush, and the Chiefs converge on it. Bowman pushes one wide for Haywood. Haywood has Matat defending, and Leduc turns it around, sends it upfield. Here's Rabideau. Gets her foot on it, but then walks away and lets the Chiefs get a hold of it. Here's LaTemplio. She finds Haywood over on the left side. McDonough is there. She sends it back, and this time it's cleared out to the center by Roush. Dubois sends one long. Rabideau can't get there, and it's sent back for Favreau. Favreau's going to send it forward. Roush is the first one to it. She kicks it back forward, and Leahy flicks it back, but Marnes is there. Here's Honan. Honan trying to split the defense. Gets it taken away by Gillespie. Matat's going to put a charge on goal, and it's going to go wide of the far post. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark to be left in the contest. Customarily, we'll announce to the players that there are 2 minutes left in the contest.
Exactly at 2 minutes.
Exactly at 2 minutes. And here's Haywood, bringing it down the left side.
2 minutes left.
There you go.
You got it.
I'm so eager and anxious right now.
All right, here's Bowman. And she gets rid of it before Hebert can get there, but goes right to Roush. Roush sends it up the left side. Here's Honan with it. Honan is going to chip one into the center. Hebert. She's moved up to take Roush's spot up front. Dubois. And Marnes, who's done an outstanding job here in the last 5 or 6 minutes trying to keep the ball up front for the Chiefs. In about 1:20 to play. The Chiefs are determined to get some pressure on and get this equalizing goal, but Molly Roush is doing a great job as Coach Superna has moved her back into more of a defensive position, and she's certainly stepped up. The senior has shown her guts and her desire to play this game here in the last 10 or 15 minutes of this contest.
Yes, that would. I'd be like, what?
So we're inside of 1 minute to play. McDonough's going to turn around and send this one back out towards the center of the field. Rabideau's there.
Get it out of there.
And it goes out of bounds. Another Chief throw in.
Do I get to do the 10-minute things?
Sure.
Yes.
Here's Tucker. She's going to try to hustle to it before Haywood can get there. Napper's going to throw it in. Here's Haywood. And Napper goes off of
10, 9, 8.
that ball is sent into the box. Bowman overruns it. And here's Gillespie. She's going to get a shot off. And Hebert's going to knock it down in the box. And the Cougars will survive. So after 80 minutes of play here at Northeastern Clinton Central School, the Cougars come away with a hard-fought 3-2 victory over the visiting Chiefs of Saranac Central. And that's the way it was, folks, from beautiful downtown Champlain, New York, this Monday evening, October 1st, 2012. We thank you for watching Hometown Cable Television, worth your